just parked the car just up our street because we couldn't leave the car just where we live. That's not allowable. But as we walked back down, I was just looking at these beautiful gardens, and there's gardens right here in the village with fruit trees and olive trees. Look at these beautiful olive trees. They've got like literally an olive grove in their backyard, and this is right in the heart of the village. Oh, look at this rosmarino and sage. Look at the sage plant, David, and the rosmarino. And look at those beautiful, can you see up here? That beautiful villa just opposite us with all the stepped olive grove there. All the way around here as well. It's so pretty. And we've not seen anything yet. We've literally opened up the house because obviously that was so important. Parked the car to get it out of the way. It's in the shade, which is awesome because it's so hot. It was 33 degrees today and it's autumn. They've had such a hot summer, as you know, probably, so all of Europe's been scorching. And the weather evidently is meant to start cooling down from this weekend. And I've got plenty of autumn clothes with me, but not so many summer clothes, so that's fine by me if it starts to be a little bit cooler. That will also give us the opportunity to light our fireplace in our kitchen and see how well that works. I love when they do things like that over the doors. I actually said to David I'd love to do that over our front door or balcony door. Perhaps the balcony door. Oh, look at that pretty house up there, David. Oh, I remember seeing a house over here for sale when we were actually looking at houses. Let's just have a quick look here. I think it was one of the houses here in the corner, oddly enough. Oh, look at this, isn't it pretty? And of course it's, you know, official. Oh, it's the Madonna del Poggiarello. Oh, I love these kind of things. Isn't that beautiful? Let's just check this little street here, which is very, very pretty. I'm going to have lots and lots of pots with flowers as well. And I've got a feeling this was a house that was for sale. In fact, I'm sure it was one of the ones I saw for sale, but there seems to be some washing, so maybe someone's bought it, which would be great. And it did also have a little apartment under it, which I think is that one. Oh, it's nice in the shade, isn't it, David? So I think this could have been one of the ones that I did see for sale, but I preferred a house. And as we just wander through the village, of course, we're just discovering things. We have no idea where we're going. And that's the best part of coming to a new place, isn't it, David? Oh, yeah. You don't want to know where everything is. You just want to go on a little discovery tour. Ah, another house for sale. Oh, we might need to rent this person's garage off them if they're not using it. And there are houses for sale. People have asked me, are there other houses for sale in Chianni? And in fact, apart from the ones we saw on the internet, we are seeing signs on doors. And in Italy, it's a very popular thing to do. Oh, here comes a car. Step out of the way, David. Is it coming? Yes. Oops. There's another house for sale with a beautiful doorway. I don't know how big it is or anything else. Appartamento of 90 square meters. There you go. And it has the telephone number. And that's a very popular way of selling houses in Italy. Often it's not until you get into a village and actually walk around. So we're going to be very interested to see what else is available here. And of course, friends that have been asking me, oh, are there other nice little houses like yours? Well, I'm sure there are. I'm absolutely sure there are. And they're probably as fantastic as ours in price as well. Because the wonderful thing is, for the moment, the prices are going up. Look, they definitely are going up again. But COVID caused a lot of things. Oh, look at that doorway up there. Did you see that, David, that gorgeous doorway? Isn't that magnificent? And look at this, sweetheart, on the wall here. Isn't that sweet? The little Madonna and Child. I love all these things. Oh, those people have got a glassed-in balcony up there. That's lovely. Yeah, so prices are starting to climb again now that people are moving around and foreigners are buying, foreigners like us, lots of Americans. Oh, somebody's got a funny face, like a sundial, colourful sundial. And I love when you see these things above the doors because they normally had something to do with the Medici, from what I understand, and this was a Medici village. So when I see an amazing coat of arms like that, it makes you wonder, doesn't it, who was here? But I love how Chianni, the people are very proud of their homes, large or small. Look at this beautiful little doorway. And they have little pots of flowers everywhere, which is so delightful. And I think we're now coming up to the back entrance to our little vincolo, our back vincolo. Look left, David. And there we are. So this is the back way in, which people can, as you can see, people are parked in their drive. You can actually get into the back part of our house this way as well. Yeah. So if it was easier for someone to bring something to us this way, they can come this way, but I think the little walkway through might be a bit difficult. But look how pretty this looks from the back, and look how beautiful our building is from the back. This would have been, in the olden days, a magnificent palazzo that was divided then into apartments. So you can see where our balcony is. The door is open there, a white door. I'll just zoom in for you above that umbrella. You can see that now. Our house still has the old rendering on it, but it'll be beautiful stone, just like the rest of the building. And then you have the house next door, which is divided into different parts. You can see someone obviously goes up that higher part, someone has the lower part. Where the umbrella is just a little studio apartment, and then you have all these lovely apartments around. But just having this little green space is wonderful, isn't it, David? And like beautiful, beautiful sunshine. Oh, look at the cockerel up on the roof. They've got a wonderful chimney cockerel, a wind vane. Oh, how sweet. So that's the back entrance so we've got two little vincoli, as they call them. The front one where we went in the front door, and then we have this back one. So it's lovely having two passageways to your house, isn't it? Really gorgeous. And also I was saying to David when we opened all the windows and shutters that this most magnificent breeze started coming through the house, because having that double-sided, a back and front like that, which in villages you don't always have, you know, the two sides facing in different directions, you could feel the beautiful breeze coming through, which was just gorgeous. Oh, and look at the cat asleep up on the balcony there. Can you see? Oh, look at all these little chairs. All the little old chairs with the flowers in them. Just found another beautiful doorway. 1853 on that one, so that's relatively young as dates go, but still magnificent. And then we're back down to the street where we walked through from the other direction before, where all the little restaurants and bars and things are that are literally a 2-minute walk from our house. We can easily eat and drink till our heart's content. I believe that's another restaurant down there where those arches are, although I'm not sure if they're open at the moment. But it looks beautiful. And we still have to find where the lookout is, don't we, darling?
Where?
The lookout.
Oh, the lookout.
We haven't headed up to the church end yet, so... Oh, I just love this here. It's so pretty. I think we might need a drink, darling. Do you feel like you need a drink?
I think we do. I'm
desperate for a drink. I think we might head back down to our little bar where we picked up our front door keys from. After a very, very lovely and long aperitivo with our beautiful agent Elisa and a partner Roberto, the architect,
Oh, yes.
we are now doing what we said we would do. Look at that light. Oh, it's just the most beautiful evening. Let me turn around. We've just come from the Bar Centrale, where we've met two lovely English men that live here in Chianni. So we've made our first friends, And now we're wandering up into, on the other side, into another very old part of Chianni that leads to probably the oldest, one of the oldest parts as well, where the Chiesa, the beautiful, oh, look at this ahead, David. Look at that, isn't it magnificent? Now, I think this is where you go to the church up through here, so we might do this first. Oh, there's a farmacia. That's the best looking farmacia. We'll go back there. Oh, look at this. This is magnificent. Look at those clouds. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is magnificent. Do you know, everything looks so much better than what it looked. Oh, this looks so much better even than when we first saw it. Look at the castle above that doorway, darling. I'll just zoom in for you. There's a beautiful stone castle. Because this was actually a castello. This was actually the castello of Chianni. So they're very old buildings. You can see that that building had arched doors or the whole way along that have been, some of them have been blocked up. So see how they would have been arches the whole way, David?
Yeah.
And then look at that beautiful church. So many of the houses here have the Medici symbol on them. I think I was mentioning that before because this was a Medici stronghold and a village, obviously of the family, centuries and centuries ago. It also has incredible Etruscan history. And you can go to the top of the bell tower. So that beautiful bell tower up there, way up there, we will find out how you visit that, because that's something I would love to do. Look at those church doors. Now I would imagine the church is probably closed this time of the day, so we'll have to come back to be able to visit inside. But look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And this is the square that I mentioned in one of my previous videos that is triangular. Oh, look at the facade of that building back there, darling. And look above this doorway here, this beautiful, see, that looks like a special symbol above that doorway. Can you see that? Oh, my darling, this is, oh, but the whole village is beyond, way beyond what we imagined, isn't it? The feel here, the people are so friendly. Already we feel like we're oh, that was a big sneeze, darling. And it echoed all through the village. You're announcing your arrival, my love. Look at this beauty. Look at this with the fontana and the beautiful Madonna, which is lit up. I'm just going to zoom in for you there. Look at that. What a beautiful building this is. That's a very, very tall building here. And again, these beautiful symbols above the doorways. Look at this one here. Ah, there's the vista, darling, that we were looking for. Come here.
Yeah.
There. So today is quite hazy because it's very, very humid. I'm telling you, it's a hot, humid day. There is a breeze and there's a lot of cloud and they look like storm clouds, although we've been, touch wood, very fortunate that so far we've had nothing. And this is one of the little lookouts that they did recently, which as you can see is quite modern, but you can sit here. They say often people sit here and look at the sunset. Oh, and look at those views. And it has the story of Chianni around, and there's a staircase going down all the way down there to the bottom. But look at that. I hope you can see how beautiful that is. And then you have the rolling hills. Oh, lightning. I just saw a lightning strike out there. So there is a storm, kind of near the coast. whether or not it'll come over this way. We're just very fortunate so far.
Bubbling up.
It is bubbling up, darling, as you said. I'm not sure what all these little modern things are here, but it's very pretty. And look at the lovely... Oh, look at this building, darling. How magnificent. I just love all the terracotta roofs, don't you? Look at this beautiful building here with all the arches. A lady sitting up on her balcony, and people sitting on their rooftop balcony. And the lovely gardens down here, the fruit trees. Oh, what a beautiful breeze. That's a good breeze. So there you go. Today is day 2, the morning of day 2, and look where we've ended up. Oh, toilets? No, I don't need one of those. Do I need a gladiator on a horse, or perhaps a street lamp? Possibly not, but I'm hoping. Oh my gosh, look at that pot in the distance. So our lovely English friends that we just met yesterday sent us to the Mercatino dell'Usato in La Rosa, just near Terricciola. And boy oh boy, David's pointed to things already. Yes, definitely. I like the one in the basket, David. See the one in front of you in the actual basket? Yes, I love that. We're looking for all sorts of things today, and they told us to come here because the prices are awesome. And I love these Damigiani as decorations. I also love them when they're just the green bottles as well. But this is the first time, obviously, that we're coming to a place like this, so we're going to be having a look for things, and it's so exciting. So let's see what we find. So we're inside. Oh, what a cute little table with a marquetry. What's the price on that, Danny?
80.
Oh, that's good. With the marquetry, that's lovely. Look at this big old wardrobe. Not that I like it, but nevertheless. Oh, a mirror. Oh, no, it's not my style, but it's a pretty good price for €80. Now that's a nice little cupboard. That little one there. There's a letterbox. You said you liked letterbox. We've got some chairs. I'd like to find a light fitting if possible. But as you can see, there's lots of treasures. You just got to spot them. Spot the treasure. So I'll stop filming for a minute, have a good look around with my real eyes, and then I'll let you know if we find anything really interesting. We're still searching. The prices on some of these things are extraordinary. I saw a great big kitchen buffet with top and bottom for €24 in very good condition, antique of course. Not what we need. So I haven't found what we need yet, but that's okay. You've got to come to these places over and over and over again. Can I squeeze through here again? Blue chairs? No, not today. But it's quite amazing what you do find, and it's a matter of just coming back time and time again. Oh, what's this white piece here? That's quite interesting. Got a blue thing. That's €60, but you'd probably pay less. You can always bargain normally in these kind of places. So I'm just going to squeeze through. Oopsie daisy. Sorry. There's a big mirror there. That's too big for our place, and it's probably not the design I want, but just to give you an idea, €20. Oh, maybe I can learn to love that. It is a bit broken. It's missing. See the lovely detailing it has there. So on this side, it's missing. But it could be probably touched up a little bit. That could look quite amazing. David, I think you need to come over here. So we've done the first one and we got a couple of cute little things that I'll show you when we get home. And now we're up to number 2, another Mercatino del Usato, which someone suggested was a very good one. So let's see how we go here and find some more treasures. Oh goodness me, the treasure hunt begins. Oh, they're very pretty, David. Look at those cups and saucers just there. I like those. They look a bit Medici looking. Oh, how much are they? It's a nice set of 6 or 8. 6s.
No, it's 35, but is that just for the
That's
cup and
probably
saucer?
for the whole set, I'd say. Normally they put prices on sets, don't they, in places like this? Oh, and there are light fittings. Yay! Okay, I can't film it while I concentrate, so I will let you know later what I have found. So just so you know, we've chosen this really sweet white light for the bedroom. And then we found this spectacular one, a spectacular chandelier just here for the lounge room. I'm so excited. It's such a good price because they're so expensive normally, especially if you buy things that are newly made. But I wanted something older, that looked older, and I just love the metal work on this with the beautiful pieces of crystal or glass. It's a great price. We're so excited. Plus we found a great mirror and also a what else? Oh yes, a really great hanger for coats. Oh my goodness, so talk about living under the Tuscan sun. This is my new neighborhood and I have goosebumps while I speak to you because I'm so in awe of where we are. Let me just, can I zoom in on, no, not with this, sorry. That is Volterra, straight ahead of me here, and I'm just standing in a vineyard on the side of the road. We're surrounded by vineyards along this road. We're going to Terricciola now to have a little bit of lunch, but this is the kind of scenery that surrounds us constantly, and there are cars going by. And we've just done the best used market sale. Honestly, we've just bagged some bargains galore that I'll be showing you later. I can't believe how kind the people were and the prices they gave us. I'm over the moon. We're both over the moon.